If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in intermediate level where you are solving previous year JEE Main questions on definite integral. So in this lecture we will be solving from question number 7 to question number 12. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. So in question number 7 it is asked 0 to pi box cot x dx, where box denotes greatest integer function. So here cot x and tan x, their values can go from 0 to infinite or positive infinite to minus infinite, any value it can take. So you cannot say actually when it is 1, when it is 2, when it is 3. 1 you can say from 45 to 90 it will be 1 because it is cot. And if you come below 45, somewhere 0 to 45 it will be, somewhere it will be 2, somewhere it will be 3, somewhere it will be 4. You don't know at which values. So you cannot segregate, you cannot split this 0 to pi, 0 to 1, 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 4. You cannot split it like what we have did in case of this one, box functions. So what we will do here, but you can, because it is 0 to pi already there is a cot, so there is always a temptation for this king rule. So we will apply this king rule. So it is cot x dx. So what you will do, you will apply king rule. So it will be 0 to pi cot pi minus x dx. So what is cot pi minus x? Cot pi minus x is in this quadrant. So it will be minus cot x. So it will be of this fashion. Now if you add both these, this and this, so it will be 2y is equal to 0 to pi box cot x plus box minus cot x. Now I think you have already seen in case of function x plus box minus x is always minus 1 if x is not integer. If x is integer then it is always 0. So let us break it when it is not integer. So it will be 0 to 1. So if it is 0 to 1 then it will be minus 1 dx fraction. Then it is 1 to 2, again minus 1 dx. Then it is 2 to 3, then it is minus 1 dx. Next from 3 to, it is pi means 3.14. So that is 3 to pi, it will be minus 1 dx. So ultimately you are going from 0 to pi minus 1 dx only, because integer points that is already 0. You are not writing that one. So you can see you can now club this all again back to 0 to pi minus 1 dx. So it is minus 1, x is 1 is x. So it is upper limit minus lower limit, pi minus 0. So it is 2i. So your I will be equal to minus pi by 2. So that is your option D. Next, if you come to question number 8, if px be a function defined R such that by this limit x tends to infinity f 3x by x, p dash x is equal to p dash 1 minus x for all x between 0 to 1, p0 given, p1 given, then 0 to 1 pn dx. Now because 0 to 1 you have already p1 minus x, some concept is there, so I can use king rule 0 to 1 p1 minus x. And if I can find p1 minus x from this expression, I can use that one in that integration. So that hint is given, because if you apply king rule it will look like this. So your p dash x is given p dash 1 minus x. So if we integrate this one, it will be px. If we integrate this one, p1 minus x, because x is there, minus 1 is there, so you will divide by minus 1. So I am putting minus 1 side, or you can put, because integration that is always divide. So it will be px minus p1 minus x plus c. Now to know c, they have already given you some hint. P0 equal to 1 and p1 equal to some values are given. So if x is equal to 0, if you put x equal to 0, so p0, is 1 minus p1 is 41. So you already know c is equal to 42. So therefore your px is plus p1 minus x is equal to 42 from here. Because you know this one, you apply in that integration king rule, so there is no need of this one. This is unnecessary expression. So in questions there may be, they will give some unnecessary data which is not required to solve that one. 0 to 1 px dx, apply king rule, it is this one. Now if you add this to 2y is equal to 0 to 1 px plus p1 minus x dx. Now this one is already you have calculated, this is 42. So 0 to 1 42 dx. So it will be simply 42. So I will be equal to 21. So that is your answer. That is option B. Now if you come to question number 9, 0 to 1.5 x box x square dx is equal to. Now again box x square. So let me break it. So you can go 0 to root 2. Then root 2 to 1.5, because root 3 is 1.732. That is beyond your 1.5, because if you take root 3 then square will give you a, because this one is one value from 0 to 1, 1 to 2 it is different, 2 to 3 it is different. Now when it will be 2 to 3, when x is between root 2 and root 3. So root 3 is already inside this one, so no need to go root 3, you can stop up to 1.5. So first 0 to 1, if you put it 0 to 1 any value if you put, so 0 to 1 square it will be 0 to 1 square. If you box 0 to 1 is always 0, so that is 0 into dx, plus then 1 to root 2. If you put 1 to root 2, then square will be 1 to 2. So if you put anything in the box between 1 and 2, your output is always 1 x into 1 dx. Next, if you put between root 2, you can go up to root 3, but no need, they have stopped up to 1.5, so you will stop. So if you put anything between root 2 and 1.5, that means you are putting between 2 and 2.25. So anything between 2 and 2.5, output will be always 2. So I think now you can do it. It will be x square by 2, 1 to root 2, and it will be 2x square by 2, that is again x square, root 2 to 1.5. It will be 3 by 4, that is your option D. Now if you come to question number 10, if gx equal to 0 to x cos 40, then gx plus pi they are asking. So they are asking you gx plus pi, so you can calculate what will be your gx plus pi. You put it instead of x plus pi, 0 to x plus pi cos 40 dt. So you can write it 0 to x cos 40 plus x to x plus pi cos 40 dt. Now 0 to x cos t is again nothing but gx, and this one suppose it is I1. Now I think you can do this integration easily. Let me do it here. I1 is x to x plus pi cos 40 dt. So if you take integration, it will be sine 40 by 4 x plus pi. So it will be 1 by 4 sine 4x minus sine 4 into x plus pi. Now what is 4 pi plus x is 4 pi plus 4x is 4 pi is again here coming back here. So 4 pi plus 4x, 2 rotation and then coming back here is only sine 4x. So sine 4x minus sine 4x, it will be 0. So this portion is already 0. So you know gx plus pi is equal to gx plus 0. I1 is 0. So gx plus pi is equal to gx. Now you see the option gx plus pi is equal to gx something related with g pi. So let me calculate what is g pi. What is g pi? It will be 0 to pi cos 40 dt. From here gx is this one, so g pi will be this one. Again if you integrate, it will be sine 40 by 4, 0 to pi. If you put pi also it is 0, if you put 0 also 0. So g pi is 0. So instead of 0, that means, so you cannot divide by 0. Obviously you can, if you see g pi is 0, so it is gx, because you have seen gx plus pi is gx. So obviously you can write this 0 as g pi. Note it also, you see what answer you are getting, gx plus pi equal to gx. You put g pi is equal to 0, option B is giving the same answer. Option C is also giving the same answer. So B and C both can be the answer. So it is either multiple correct answer or you give both as a correct. So here B and C both is the correct, because this is also satisfying, this is also satisfying. So you have no sign. Now if you come to question number 11, pi by 6 to pi by 3 dx by 1 plus root 10x is equal to pi by 6. A to b fx dx is a to b a plus b minus a. This is Queen rule. So statement 2 is always true, you know. So you can apply here statement true, because why? You have already seen this plus this will give you 90. So 90 minus theta, 90 plus theta is always very fascinating. So that's why you always go for that Queen rule in trigonometry, I told you. So you apply this here, see whether the answer is pi by 6 or not. If it is pi by 6, then a is true, b is true, and a2 is the correct explanation, because you are using this Queen rule to calculate this value. So if we apply this Queen rule, it will be pi by 6 to pi by 3 dx. Instead of x, what I will write? A plus b minus x in the Queen rule. That is pi by 3 plus pi by 6 minus x. What is pi by 3 plus pi by 6 is pi by 2. It will be pi by 2 minus x. Pi by 3 plus pi by 6. So if we apply this one, it will be cot. Cot you can again write 10. So it will be cot you can write 10. So ultimately it will be pi by 6 to pi by 3 root 10x by 1 root 10x plus. You can add this one and this one. Both if you add these two, so 2y will be equal to pi by 6 to pi by 3 1 plus root 10x divided by 1 plus root 10x dx. So this will be 1. So 1 integration will be pi by 3 minus pi by 6. Or I is equal to pi by 3 into half, that is pi by 6. Sorry, pi by 3 minus pi by 6 is pi by 6. It will be pi by 12. So obviously A is not correct, 2 is correct. That is your option D. Next, if you come to 12, 0 to y, this one, then differentiate. So differentiation of this integration, because why? Because if you do this integration, what will be the outcome? Outcome will be in terms of y. That you have to differentiate. So you have to differentiate. You see, forget about this. with respect to what you forget. So if you do this integration, what will be your output? Output will be in terms of y only. Whatever integration you do, you will put upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is y. So this will be expression of y. You have to differentiate that expression. That means you have to differentiation of this integration. So what is the method? That was Leibniz rule. I think you recall this one. So what will be the Leibniz theorem? So if you differentiate both sides, this is already 1 with respect to x. Now here if you are differentiating, then what was the formula? The original function is come. The original function is 1 by under root 1 plus t square, but it will not be t square, it will be y square, because you will be putting y. Then differentiation of upper one, that is dy dx, minus original function, putting the lower limit, then differentiation of 0. So this side will be 0. So you already got what is your dy dx is root 1 plus y square. So if you, what will be second differentiation, because they are asking you one more differentiation of this one. So 1 by 2 root 1 plus y square 2 dy dx, because y square differentiation is, so 2 get cancelled. Square y by dx square is equal to y by under root 1 plus y square. It is dy dx, you have already calculated, this is dy dx. So you put it there, because in the option only y in terms of y. So you got the answer. So the answer is y. That is your option A. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.